San Antonio, Texas, and the Alamo Dome. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the UTSA Roadrunners. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Catching up with the UTSA head coach before the game, he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Roadrunners will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
They'll need a bunch on second down. And off to Jones. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll run him again. Made a defender miss. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Rushes on. Hit as he throws. Just barely got rid of it.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And he avoids the sack.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Defense wants to bring the heat. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Turns it upfield. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Setting up the screen. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
And the Roadrunners are flying down the field. Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Amador. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going up top. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wants to throw again. Finds his man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Roadrunners! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense humming. Off play action on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On the delay, it's Jones. Makes the tackle. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Moving the pocket, it's Hayes. The throw. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got some green grass. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Turning it on! And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
2nd down to the air. In the backfield, it's Henderson. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
From the gun, it's Henderson. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got the quick completion. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top as we get a look at the stats.
UTSA 7, Tulsa 0.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Got it. There he goes.
You complete some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Running inside, it's Henderson. At the 20, he's got space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense ready to get this drive underway. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Catch in the middle, it's Callaway. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get the first through the air. Left side is Callaway. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get...
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Hits inside, it's Jones. Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots,
Runs through a man, and he might have got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Some much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Slings it downfield. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Plows through the defense. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Hardy. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The run inside. It's Henderson. All over him immediately.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime. Maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Just feeds the running back.
Third down, fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Hold and fire complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Draw play, it's Jones. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll haul it in right around the logo. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. They'll take the penalty and move them back. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Quick give. It's Henderson. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming. The Roadrunners are in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Looking downfield, it's McCown. Look out! Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He'll set up to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. Fresh set of downs going up top. Back open in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, gonna throw it. Makes a grab. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, UTSA! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We begin with a look at Missouri, taking on the number 7 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Tigers, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game.
UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
To throw, it's McCown. Caught on the left side by Wilson. Crosses the 35. Still on his feet. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
And the Roadrunners come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rush right in his face. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defense players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Long way to go on second down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Did the work himself. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And the punishment has been extended. His 17th touchdown of the season and third of this game.
Man, And what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Second and long here. Straight ahead, it's Jones. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking for a man, it's Hayes. He'll pull it down and run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tulsa will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. From the gun, it's Jones. He's got the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Tulsa wasting no time.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying.
Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
Back to pass, it's Hayes. Left side is Callaway. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Wants to throw it. Right side, it's Wells. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing second and short.
Brings up second down.
Running inside, it's Jones. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to...
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And he puts through the extra point.
38, Tulsa, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Pulls it. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays home.
From the 46. To the air, it's McCown. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Fields the punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. He uncorks one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
They'll need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes in the 22. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore. Right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll ride him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking downfield, it's McCown. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense, ready to get this drive underway. Wants to throw one first. Out wide right, it's Jones. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quarterback thinks this is a free play, and he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Tulsa wasting no time.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Drops back on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What can you say about the impact this dude has had on this game? He has been completely unblockable all game long, guys. That's his third sack of the game.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. To the air, it's Hayes. Fires to the middle. Left side, it's Jones. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Sends it back in motion. The DBs will back off a bit. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have two more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Got an alley. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Back to pass on second down. Unleashes one deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Man, it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense, to stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
The screen, and watch out. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their...
Snags it, and there's running room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Henderson. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll run it. Shakes off the defender. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And listen, defense has made it a priority to try to rip the football free. You saw them that time really trying to go for that turnover, but nice job breaking tackles. Really good ball security by the running back.